Hello, welcome back to my channel. Here's my voice. One moment. I don't have water on me, I've just realized. Gonna need to fetch some water, but that's besides the point. Fulham against Man City. I've not actually seen the lineups yet, I'm a bit late. So, on context, why am I am late? Context, guys, context. So the reason I'm late, I got home a bit late because there was a lot of traffic. And I was tired because I went to sleep far too late yesterday. So I go home and you know what you say to yourself. You go to bed and you say, just gonna close my eyes for a minute. And that minute becomes 15 minutes. And those 15 minutes becomes 3 hours. So suddenly I wake up. I'm drowsy, but I'm well rested. Then I realize, oh, I still need to eat. Still need to get changed, all of that. So that's why I'm late, basically. Because I fell asleep after getting home. After I got home late and I was tired. Anyhow, the game has kicked off. I still haven't checked out the lineups, but I'll look at it now. While the game is underway. There we go. So like and subscribe, as always. Yes, sir. Ajax won a game. Big up to him. Ajax won a game. I'm sure Michael is happy. Sure he's happy. That's the first time he's seen that since September. First win since September. Big up the Ajax. All competitions, by the way. First win, all competitions since September. Anyhow. Bernd Leno, Kenny Tete, Anderson. I'm looking at Fulham's lineup. Bassi and Session. I think that's how you say his name. That's pretty decent. I'm not sure why Kenny Tete didn't start their last game against, was it Spurs? I think Tete has such a quality right back as well. I'd start him every game if I was Fulham. Every game he is fit at least. Lukic, Berge, and Emil Smith-Rowe. Also a player who I'm surprised that he's not starting as much as he is. He is starting against us. I guess we're just that big of a club. Iwobi, Wilson, and Jimenez. That's, I think, probably the best lineup that they've had, that they can pull out. No Tom Kearney, but I'm not sure if you'd want to shove Kearney or Chukwueze in that lineup. I think that's probably the best lineup they can get out. Maybe you could argue Harry Wilson, but I think overall that's a good lineup by Fulham. Donnarumma, of course. Nunez, Diaz, Gvardiol, O'Reilly, same defense as always. Now that midfield is the exact same, which surprises me. It's Silva, Gonzalez, Reinders. That's a bit of a surprise. It is indeed the exact same lineup as against Leeds, which surprises me because, I mean, look at that midfield performance in the second half. Oh well, we'll see today. Tomorrow, Jasper Vergoten FC. We will be there. Goal Standard Liège. Where's Standard playing? Standard de Liège. 1-0 in the Belgian Cup against Stender. Well, that lasted long, didn't it? All that hype and well, it's Beerschot, isn't it? It's Beerschot who's having all that hype for the Belgian Cup. But let's see how they do. Beerschot La Louvière. Come on, let's get hyped for this random ass game in the cup. Anyhow. I hate to do this right at the start of a game, but I didn't have my drink prepared. But Doc almost won the ball high up the pitch here. I hate to do this right at the start of a watchalong, or any stream, really. But I did forget to get a drink, so I'm quickly gonna go do that. And I am back already. My apologies, as I said before. Foden onto Doku. Shoot, buddy. His shot was blocked. He did shoot, though. Hey, look at that. A Man City player who shoots when he gets a chance to, instead of passing 20 times. Next, Club Brugge, second place FC. I won't get too excited about that. We're second right now. Bruges is also second right now, and finished second last season, so I won't get too excited about that one. Why is there sometimes in December midweek Premier League? Cause you can. Cause you can, bro. Foden onto Haaland. Haaland just scored his 100th hit. Oh, Haaland, you bottle job. Buddy, bro. Nah. What is this? Oh, nah, bro. Oh, nah, guys. That's a stinker. Tomorrow, Arsenal against Igor Thiago FC. Bro, Igor Thiago gonna overtake Haaland at this rate. Beware, Igor Thiago, Brazilian G, bro. Brazilian G wrecking the Premier League. Now Haaland was very good holder play-wise, is fouled. No for the Champions League against Arsenal. Bro, I know. But, listen. Club Brugge is second place right now. Finished second last. We cannot ban Arsenal right now. We're shit at the moment. The thing is with banter, yeah, is you've got to find shame when you're shit. Yeah, Haaland, what are you doing, bro? Doku now. Onto the right. And it's Silva. Silva's gonna creep up the pitch. Nunez is still going, turns around. Guardiola. Back to Diaz. And Nunez. Ball to Reinders. Haaland is just kind of standing there, like a limp dick. And now ball's out for that throw-in. Ball over top. Foden gets there. His touch is a bit lazy. And now ball over top. Guardiola is running after it, but he doesn't get there first. And Fulham was in for a moment, but luckily, Smith Rowe isn't actually as good as I hype him up to be. Victor Gyökeres against Igor Thiago. I know who I take. Yeah, you know what's funny, yeah, about the penalty debate around Igor Thiago? If you remove Igor Thiago's penalties, he's still the third top scorer in the Premier League. So people are like, oh, but he scores penalties. Well, first of all, penalties that he got because he was denied goal-scoring opportunities. Second of all, he's still the third top scorer in the Premier League without those penalties. And other players have taken penalties as well, so... weird argument. This Saturday, Club Brugge against Sint-Truiden. Ajax ball cleared by Man City and could now go on a counter. Look at Haaland make... Oh, what is this pass, Foden? Foden, that's a terrible pass, bro. Buddy, I was excited. I thought I was going to see Man City on a counter. No Ajax fans. Hey, maybe the fans are the problem, Wem. Maybe the fans are the problem. Words 0010. Alexander Isak against James Dean Talby. Talby's probably gonna be on the bench, to be fair. He's been on the bench for quite a bit. Foden, you're dropping a stinker right now, I can't lie. And that's a free kick to Fulham. Yeah, Foden Foden's passing is so bad right now. He took a lazy touch in the box there as well when the ball came into him. Took a lazy touch. It is just passing, not paying attention. Come on, Phil. Haaland does not want that 100, does he? Seemingly so. Because, what was that, bro? We should have been 1-0 up already. Haaland is wasting our time here. Oh, a terrible free kick by Fulham, by the way. That's never a free kick to Fulham. What the fuck is this? Yeah, Doku should have been cleaned through there. What is this? Fulham just gave the ball away to Man City on a free kick. This guy swung his arm around and somehow... What is this refereeing, man? How's that a free kick to Fulham? He swings his arm at Doku, he hits Doku, and he dives. How's that a free kick to them? Rough. That referee's stupid, bruv. And we got a clip of the referee's angle, so we know for a fact it's not just the angle. That was just a poor decision. Josko? Josko ball to Haaland. Haaland tries to return it to Doku. Doku is fouled, says the referee. No. Does not. He said Fulham. Kenny Tete was fouled. It's not Michael Oliver or Anthony Taylor. I'm not sure who the referee is here. I'm not sure who the referee is for this game. Let me check. The referee in this game is... Craig Bowson. He's the guy they give to less important games, but that are still kind of important. He's the guy they give to big teams when they play a random game, basically. Tete. Into Lukic. Lukic. Onto Anderson. Anderson, long ball down the left. It's a good ball. It comes to Iwobi. Iwobi. Still Iwobi. Nunez wins the ball back, and that's sport passing. Tossi. And Tete back to Bernd Leno. Leno. Ball won back by Nunez. Now Doku into nowhere. Fulham just walking up the pitch here very slowly. Good challenge Nunez. Ball out of play for the throw-in. Fulham. Tete into the box. It's into the hands of Donnarumma. Hey guys, can we do a clean sheet, by the way? Because it's 0-0. We are 1/9 through the game. It's still 0-0. We have not conceded a goal yet. We still have a clean sheet, guys. Checkpoints. That's what we talk about. Silva doing his best impression of a grab, because they only walk sideways. Now Gonzalez does his best Silva impression, because he's only going sideways at the moment. And Donnarumma. Ball into Foden. Foden down the right. Nunez. Nunez running with the ball. Haaland is in the middle. Haaland gets the ball, leaves it for the Doku. O'Reilly now. O'Reilly. Took too many touches. He wasn't sure where he was going. Now it's a throw into Man City. If you are reading this, you have the same amount of GA in the Premier League as Florian Wirtz. I'm not sure that's much of an accomplishment, but hey. Am I worth 150 million pounds? Just wondering, am I worth 150 million pounds? Tough questions. Tough questions. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. He needs time. He's not a flop, guys. He's not a flop. Josko turns around with the ball, gives it to Gonzalez. Now the ball is on the right. Nunez. Why is everyone so scared of going forward? What is this? Double. Hey, I'm worth double, bro. I can get like 1 GA a season. Hey, put me on a Premier League pitch for 15 games or whatever Wirtz has played. I'm sure I get at least 1 lucky GA playing for Liverpool. I can't promise to do any performances or shit, but I'll just hang up there. And I'll get at least 1 GA, guys. Haaland? Oh, there we go. He scores. That's what we've been waiting for. Number 100. I've had alcohol on my desk to celebrate that one. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Come on. 100. That's the record, guys. That is the record. League 2 striker. League 2 striker. 100 goals. You'll never sing that. You will never sing that, guys. Scored the more difficult of the 2 chances. He just refuses to score like the easy chances because he's trying to win a Ballon d'Or. At the end of the season, when people go through Haaland's goals and stuff, they're gonna look at tap-ins. He won't score them. He won't score the clean one-on-ones. He'll score the more difficult chances. People will look at the penalties. He's refusing to score them. Haaland is doing PR for his Ballon d'Or campaign. That's what he's doing. Yes, get in. Now we get to enjoy alcohol. I have had for every single game that Haaland was on 100 goals. Alcohol on my desk. I have been waiting to open this specific, can. I've been waiting, guys. Now we can celebrate. Cheers. Fastest to 100 Premier League goals. By the way, you know Alan Shearer's record is scuffed? Was it a Doku assist? I didn't even pay attention, but big up to Doku. Big up to Doku. Because, speaking of Doku, he was one of our better players against Leeds. He's been really good since international break. Not the recent one, the one before that. Doku has been one of our better players. And Foden almost picks up the ball here. Now ball comes down the right. Wilson. What's his name? I forgot the guy's name. Alan Shearer. There you go. Because Alan Shearer's record is actually very scuffed. Because if you go to the start of Alan Shearer's career, yeah, it's before the Premier League started. So that says 100 fastest or second fastest even, to 100 Premier League goals. But that's not technically true. Let's go through it, yeah? I'll put appearances here and goals here. That's 3 goals so far in 5 appearances and 88. Then 88, 89. 10 appearances without a goal. That's true. Oh, guys. Alan Shearer played 118 games in the first division, scoring only 23 goals. So the question is, how quickly did he get onto... how quickly did he score the next 77, is the question. Ball over top, Haaland could be in here. He's being forced wide by Tete. Still Haaland. Doku picks up the ball. That's poured by Erling. That's very poured by Erling. What is he doing there? Yeah, Erling needs to do better there. That was just stupid. The way he lost the ball. Ball cleared by Gvardiol. Okay, so we've got 22 in 26 games here. 22. And we need to get to 77. 22 plus 34. Yeah? 22 plus 34. No, sorry, 31. I'm looking at all competitions. Plus 31. I need to check the last one too now. I think the last one is incorrect. Yes, 16. Okay, 16 in 21. And that 34 was in how many appearances? 40. And 40 appearances. So now we're at 94, 95. 42 and 34. So we're at 81 here. Okay. So we've got a few too many. So -1 for each. -2 for each. Or it's 2 games in a row. Two. -2 appearances again. Okay. -1 appearance. 1 second, yeah. I'm calculating. So, ball cleared by Man City. That was a bit poor, but okay, we survived. Our defense is rough right now. Anyhow, 96 plus 118. Alan Shearer needed 214 games across all competitions to hit 100. Or across First Division and Premier League, which is the same competition. So Alan Shearer's record in the Premier League, it's fake, bro. Alan Shearer needed 214 games to get to 100 goals. Haaland, well, blows him out of the water. 23 goals in 118 games, bruv. And people want to compare him to Haaland. Madness. Anyhow, 214, guys. Quite a while from being the best in it. Tete? And Man City wins the ball back. Silva, very good feet. It gets the ball to Nunez. Nunez tries too much, loses the ball, but we get a free kick. Maybe a bit soft, but we get a free kick. Doku. Doku. Haaland is on the far post. Doku goes backward. Man City working the ball around it, and so far so good, guys. So far so good. We've been pretty comfortable all game here. Silva is actually playing okay. Gianni a bit silent, but what can you expect? Gonzalez, long ball Gonzalez. It's a good one for the Doku. Perfect ball even. Now Doku chips into the far post. I think he was expecting to find Haaland there, but nobody was there. Now Nunez crosses one in. This time to Haaland. It's cleared before Haaland's nose. And that should be a corner to City. That was, again, a good cross, but I mean, an incredible cross by Nunez. Nunez's crossing is just so good. Yeah, that is a Man City corner. It's actually a very poor header by Haaland. He heads it straight into the head of the Fulham player. Would have never been on target. Gianni. Gianni's corner is decent, but we don't really do anything with it. Now a throw into Man City. Let's just take this throw in short and pass the ball around. Come on, throw it in. Nunez. Still Nunez. Silva. And head it away. Foden. Haaland. Nunez. Loses the ball. Josko. Heads it to nowhere. And ball out for the throw-in. Again to Man City. O'Reilly this time. Gianni is coming down like he's going to do something. Doku, good holder play. Gets the ball to Gonzalez. Gonzalez into Josko. Now Foden. Oh. Ball into Foden a bit too hard. Can't quite control it on the turn. Now Man City come around again. Doku. O'Reilly playing together with Doku here, but that's spored by O'Reilly. Just doesn't quite read what Doku is planning to do and passes the ball straight out. Lots of pressure by Silva. And by Haaland. Now ball up the pitch. Ball down right and a throw into Man City. That was just sport passing by Fulham. Fulham can't get out of their own half at the moment. I mean, it's a good start here with a 1-goal lead, as we saw against Leeds. A 1-goal lead isn't really anything, is it? I'd like to get a second, go into half-time, and see a good second half. Because against Leeds, we had a good first half too. Then the second half was terrible. So I'm more interested in seeing how is the second half going to be. Ball to Anderson. Loses the ball to Doku. And ball comes once more to Anderson. That's in now. It's dull this so far, isn't it? I mean, I just don't think Fulham really know where they're going when they pass the ball around. Look at that again. Josko, that's a bit bored, but we escape with it, so it's fine. Oh, Gonzalez. Oh, Gonzalez, that's a howler. Now Wilson loses the ball. Wilson gets the ball back. And ball down the right here. That it passes it on first time. Crossed in by Lukic. It's blocked and out for a corner. That was a howler by Gonzalez. Should not give the ball away like that. Caicedo fanboys are lurking. Caicedo fanboys see that and they're immediately writing it down. That's going into fail comp. Ball over the bar by Fulham. And it's a goal kick to Man City. That's set piece routine. This. Again, Fulham have no idea what they're actually trying to do. Even this set piece routine. I don't think that's what they were intending to do. Well, Smith Rowe looked confused when the ball came into his feet. Or at the very least panicked. Which you wouldn't be if you knew that was gonna happen. Haaland is wrestled down by Bussy. Somehow no free kick for the Man City. Now I'd like to see this happen in reverse. And let's see if it's a free kick 10. The answer is most probably yes. That's a problem with star strikers. They don't get the benefit of the doubt a lot. Benefit of the doubt usually goes to the defenders. When you're talking about a tall striker. And Haaland is just shoved onto the ground here and the referee does nothing. Now he pauses the game. I mean, Buzzy's been bluffing up Haaland all game here and the referee does nothing. What happened here? I mean, what the fuck is this guy doing? He should be getting a yellow card right there. He should have had a yellow card for pulling Haaland down earlier as well. Haaland looks hurt. He's not faking it, he's genuinely hurt. Great. That's just great. Ball out now for the throw-in. I'm not sure to who, because they were showing me replays instead of the pitch. It's a throw into not Haaland, to Fulham now. By the way, the Fulham defender Bassi did not receive a yellow card. No yellow card for that. Seen that challenge? No yellow card. Bro? The Fulham player should have been off already. He should have had 2 yellow cards already. He's got none. He's got no yellow cards. Should have had 2 already. Bro, I'll swear it down. Our players are just not defended, are they? They're not protected by referees at all. Eyes on him, bro. I hope Haaland cleats this guy in the face, bro. I can't lie. Ball comes to Haaland now. He gives it to Reinders. Reinders could return it. He's taking too long. Come on, Tijani. Good ball to Doku, though. Doku into Haaland. It's kind of just floating around in the box, but yeah, Reinders should have returned that ball to Haaland way quicker. Doku was offside anyhow. O'Reilly. Why are defenders allowed to rough up Haaland so much? I don't know. A good ball by Haaland here to Tijani. Tijani shot scored this, and he has. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. By the way, when people tell me Erling Haaland's passing is not better than Aguero's, Erling Haaland does that all the time. Just saying. Just saying. People generally do not understand how good Erling Haaland's passing is. He's ridiculous with his passing. Look at that pass. He turns on the ball, passes it through perfectly for Tijani. Look at that. Oh, look at this. It's not that difficult of a pass, but to do it while you're turning, surrounded by 2 center backs, that's something else. Golasso. 2-0. We are beating the mighty Fulham. The mighty Leeds had us in one game. The mighty Fulham, they're not quite having us. They're not quite having us. They're not at that level. That's the thing. They're not at that level. Don't worry, though. This is just the way it is. Blue Shark comes out at 3-0. 3-0, Blue Shark does the rounds. I'm looking at I'm going silent here. I'm going fucking radio silent on you guys. I'm looking at Haaland right now. Just to see how he's walking after he got stomped on. O'Reilly wins the ball, but that's a free kick. But that's a free kick. When Haaland gets pulled down and Haaland gets stomped on his feet, no free kick. But that's a free kick because O'Reilly pushed into someone. Okay. Okay, guys. I got the message. Fuck this referee. Good defending O'Reilly there, but Doku can't get the ball out because he's immediately under pressure. Now O'Reilly clears the ball. Haaland's not gonna get there. I think Anderson comes in between it. Now Fulham to go up the pitch again. Berge. And ball to Sessional. Sorry, to Bassi. I'm messing up my names here. Anderson. On to Tete. Fulham just trying to build up here, but... I mean, their build-up doesn't really lead anywhere. This is the problem with build-up football. You need to be good at it. Fulham tried this against Everton as well. It's not like they are just doing this against City. They tried this against Everton as well. I haven't watched any other games of Fulham. But they tried this against Everton and it just didn't work. And now they're trying it against us and it's just not working. Interesting enough, their defensive shape is a lot better. Because against Everton, they were defending in like a 4. Like a 4, empty space, 1, 5, I guess. A 5, empty space, 1, 4. I'm not sure. It was a very weird defensive shape, and it just didn't work. But against us, they are defending a lot better. They're a lot more compact when defending against us as well. You need to shave tomorrow. I shave tomorrow, Rosa. I shave on Wednesdays because I've got Wednesday morning off. So I got plenty of time to shave and all that on Wednesdays. So if you ever notice that on Wednesdays I'm clean shaven, it's because I shave on Wednesdays. There you go. Terrible pass by Haaland. Doku. Foden. Nunez. Nunez ball over the top and Haaland's not gonna get there. That's a bit annoying. Tijani gets the ball to Haaland. Haaland turns on the ball, gets it to Doku. Offside. I think it's Haaland who was offside there. Hey, how many offsides is that for Haaland now in his Premier League career? Let me look it up. Haaland has been offside 18 times in the Premier League. 18. That's up to 19. Today was his 19th offside. And his 4th Premier League season. For reference, I believe the average striker gets like 20 a season. Foden! Oh! Oh. Blue Sharks are out, guys. Blue Sharks are out. We're coming for Arsenal. Get fucked. Kids. Well, that's just wow. Look at that. Just revel in the joy of it. I wish I could finish that well. Bro, you don't even need to be a good player. If you can finish that well, you get a career anywhere. I wish I could shoot like that, bro. Look at that. Get the ball. Boom. 1 second. Boom. That's the kind of performance we need. Domination. Solid. Everyone has been solid, by the way. Well, Tijani Reinders has dropped a stinker. Let's be honest. Tijani has dropped a stinker. He did score, though, so it's fine. But, everyone's been solid. We've been playing good football. And we've been finishing our chances. What more can you ask for? I'll put my blue shark back into I'll put my blue shark back in the background. Quickly. Give me a moment. There we go. Hey, what more can you ask for? Sometimes it's just happy days. Now just go into halftime, 3-0 up. Look at the bench. Who wants to play some minutes? Who needs some minutes? And then you go from there. Go from there, isn't it? It's such a good string, by the way. I know I say this all the time, but I mean, I'm not sponsored by Stuff. But if Stuff want to sponsor me, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Stuff, if you want to sponsor me, I love your fucking drinks. I don't actually drink alcohol normally, but Stuff is just so good. Wilson into the box and... Oh, that's a great goal, to be fair. Is it Smith Rowe? Oh, fuck's sake, of course it's Smith Rowe. What? 1-3, oh well. Sad days. Alexa, play Despacito. Can we roll that off for offside, guys? Or something like that? Ah. Tijani a bit poor there, defensive. I don't want to make... I don't want to make an excuse out of Tijani, or I don't want to pile on Tijani here, but he needs to go into that challenge stronger. I'm sorry to say it, but he needs to go in for that challenge. And now he completely misses this one. Oh, Tijani, you're dropping a bit of a stinker, aren't you? He scored, fairs, but this ain't it from Tijani. That thing. I think Tijani has been our worst player so far, and I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it, because he did score and all that, but he has been our worst player on the pitch so far. Like, look at this again. Haaland brings the ball to Tijani, and he just puts it to nowhere when he's got a bit of time. Now, that's not the worst thing to do, but you don't do that right now, right? When you've got a bit of time and you've got space to run into, just run into that space, and if you're gonna clear it properly. Well, it's almost half time here. I think they're gonna allow Fulham to get one more chance away. Then they're gonna blow for half time. Nope, half time is now. Right then. Let me pause the timer for starters. Let's start with that. Let's pause the timer. Right. Okay. So. 3 goals. Very good performance. For the most part, a good performance. I think there's been a few moments where Foden, lazy on the ball. Tijani, weak in challenges. Tijani, kind of ghosting. Silva, running around like a headless chicken. That's true, but for the most part, a very good performance, right? Again, the thing is, it's not a perfect first half. Like, Gonzalez gave away the ball in a silly way. Donnarumma did not even try to catch that ball. And I'd like to see a replay of that goal as well. Because I don't think it was actually that difficult for Donnarumma to go for it. I'm looking up a replay now. Because it did happen a bit quickly. But I don't think that should have been... I think he should have gone for it, at least. I can get if he doesn't get it, but I think he should have at least gone for it, and he didn't. Let's see here, Smith Rowe. Let's see this goal again. Because, by the way, it's Nunez who gives away the possession. He should go for it. He should go for it. It's a very good goal, but I think he can get it, if I'm being honest. I'm not saying if he doesn't get it, it's bad. Because that's difficult to stop. But he should try. If he dives for that ball, he might get it. Is he long-footed? Not really. He should go for it. He should definitely go for it. Now that's a bit poor by the big Don. But other than that, I'm just looking in the box right now. I'm looking at us still. In the box, who's defending what? It looks like everyone's all over the place. And you can see there, if you look at the replay, just before the pass is played, look at the replay when Harry Wilson has the ball just on the edge of the area. You can see nobody is marking anyone, and Smith Rowe just suddenly bombs down behind Haaland. That's where Gonzalez is just running backwards. No, you should trust O'Reilly, and I believe Diaz here, to handle, I think that's Anderson, there in the box. You should trust them to handle Anderson. You should be looking over your shoulder and seeing that run from Smith Rowe. But he's not paying attention. Haaland is acceptable because he's a striker. I don't expect Haaland to defend incredibly well. But Tijani, I do expect to do a bit more of that. He's not looking over his shoulder. Suddenly the cross comes in. He's just looking at the ball. He's not looking over his shoulder. He's just looking at the ball. And now he goes for it. Smith Rowe is just coming in. And I mean, let me show you the still here. Let me show you guys the still image. And you can say what you think yourself based on that still. That's the wrong thing. There you go. I mean, just look at this still image. Let's see how well you guys can see that. You can see that very well. Look at that. Johnny is with his posture leaning back, his foot sticking out, and meanwhile, you've got Smith Rowe here coming in strong for that ball. So, yeah, then he's just... I mean, it's just gonna be a good header in it. Ball just comes into him. Look at Tijani. Let me pull this back here to here. Look at this. Ball on the edge of the area. Tijani does not check his shoulder. Smith Rowe over here. Smith Rowe starts to run in behind Haaland. Wilson is gonna cross it. Ball is crossed. Now Tijani turns. He's looking at the ball. He's not even looked at Smith Rowe yet. Still doesn't see Smith Rowe. That's too far. Then here he's not really committed to the challenge. He pulls out. He pulls out of the challenge. If he went in for that challenge with his head, he might have gotten it. Then Donnarumma does not even attempt to go for the ball. Am I saying he would have gotten it? No, but you need to be trying to go for it. That's a very poor goal to concede. I'm gonna be honest. That's a very, very weak goal to concede. Overall, good game, but that's a bit annoying. If we concede a goal, concede a good goal. Not that type of goal. Dender 2-2 Standaard Liège. Oh dear. Beerschot in het. De Beerschot is kapot. What was your prediction? I think 3-0. I think I said 3-0 yesterday. Smith Rowe is ex-Ajax. Indeed he is. In March, Belgium play USA and Mexico. World Cup preview, isn't it? Humble Machine did it again. Don't worry, you don't get copyright if you show still images. Next week against Mbappé FC. Aye. The massive Kylian Mbappé bruv in PayPal. It's Robin van Persie, goal against Spanje. I mean, that's just a very different goal. No, that's completely different. But, I mean, it's a good header. I'm not taking away from the header, because it's a very good header. But the defending could be a lot better there. I mean, Tijani has played a very poor game. Other than his goal, he's played a very poor game. Other than that, I think everyone has played mostly fine. Foreign a bit lazy at times, actually, but other than that, mostly fine. It just feels a bit... Yeah, this game. Like we're winning 3-1, but it doesn't feel like we're winning 3-1. You know what I mean? Winning is winning, though. Get one goal in the second half. Set up shop. Win 4-1. I'm happy. Wait, what? Did I say Smith Rowe is ex-Ajax? Did I say that? My apologies of ex-Arsenal, I meant. Yes. Goal Atletico Madrid. Atletico is playing. Atletico de Madrid. Against Barcelona in La Liga. I can't lie, this La Liga title race is so washed, bro. This is the middest title race I've ever seen. All these teams are shit. Barcelona. Bro, that entire league is washed. That entire league is washed, bro. Got spanked up by a average Chelsea team. Atletico lost 4-0. Young Ajax won yesterday. Today, Ajax 2-0 against Groningen. Just putting it out there, yeah. That is the first Ajax win in all competitions since September. Ajax did not win a single game in October or November. October and November, Ajax did not win a single game. How mad is that? Juventus is winning 1-0. Young Ajax 2-0 against Vitesse. Vitesse is just banished to the Shadow Realm, isn't it? I'm just wondering, how come Erling Haaland is a League 2 striker, but he's got the Premier League record for fastest 100 goals? Very fraudulent this season of Ajax. What can you say, bro? Ajax ain't vibing. Ajax is not vibing right now. It's okay. Let Ajax do. They're trying their best. Ajax is trying their best. Just like Arsenal. They're trying their best so they can finish second. Mason Mount plays at Vitesse. Not anymore. Vitesse is done, bro. I can't lie, Vitesse is done. I'm just looking right now. If anyone is complaining about the game so far. Doesn't look like it. Some people complained about the lineup. I was not too worried about the lineup. I was a bit worried about Silva. But other than that, I wasn't too worried about the lineup. And Silva has actually been very good today. I was worried about Silva, but I don't think Silva has been our biggest problem. I think Tijani has been our worst player. Silva has been very solid. I'm happy with the performances all round so far this game. You'd expect to see some rotation against West Ham. But you know. You know what's mad, yeah? Right now, Max Verstappen is just 12 points behind Norris. He was way behind at some point. Now he's just 12 points behind. How the fuck did that happen? They're going to go to the final race now, aren't they? That they drive in Qatar yet? They did, right? Yeah, Verstappen won. Okay, yeah, they're going to the final race in Etihad Airways. Starts on the 5th of December. 5th of December, what is that? Friday? Yeah, Friday. Might be able to watch that. Might. I'm not saying absolutely, but might. No. And the second half is about to begin. Looks like Fulham is about to go all in. Straight from kickoff, ball down the left here. It's captain play actually by Fulham. No, the referee says it's out for a throw-in. Yes, throw-in to City. Nunez. As long as Norris gets a podium, he's world champion, by the way. Just saying, don't get excited if you're a Max Verstappen fan. Norris needs to get a podium, regardless of where Verstappen finishes. If Verstappen wins, as long as Norris gets a podium, he's world champion. So Max Verstappen, too little too late there. Anyhow, Chukwueze came on for Fulham. Not sure it means a lot. They brought on Castagne as well, which I just think is dumb. Imagine taking off Tete for Castagne, bro. Just saying. A bit stupid, isn't it? Look at your offer Chukwueze as well is a bit like, eh. I think Lukic is one of their better players. I don't think Lukic played poorly today, so not sure why he's coming off. I'd have taken off Iwobi. But you do as you do, I suppose. Ball on the left here, Doku. Still Doku. Oh, good ball to Haaland, but Foden. Oh, Foden scores. How does he score that? 1-4. Cheers. I was actually surprised that went in. I thought that was gonna go out, but big up Phil Foden with a back-to-back braces, guys. Hey guys, is that another Doku assist, by the way? Doku, he's alive, guys. I'm saying these Arsenal fans, they don't fear us. Don't worry. We will be there at the end of the season, and we will talk. We will talk with Jasna. Until then, we stay silent, blue shark, all of that. And so that was a good ball, by the way, by the Rangers. Get it on to Doku. Doku does brilliant here for the assist. Haaland is gonna get the assist officially, which is funny. Haaland's 2 assists, here we go! Haaland's double assists, there we land! That's so dumb, but 2 assists for Haaland. Back heel, that was intentional. Forward passing by Fulham once again in their own half. Now City, Gonzalez gets it into Gvardiol. Gvardiol runs up the pitch, now gives it to Doku. Doku has O'Reilly with him. Doku goes inside, gives it to O'Reilly. Passes a bit behind O'Reilly, so he can't get there. Now Berge gave the ball to Castagne. Castagne passed to nowhere. Penalty a favor del FC Barcelona. Barcelona, you know. I'll still see people, yeah. I'll still see people talking shit about Erling Haaland's passing and stuff. Guys, you know he's got a better assists per game ratio in the Premier League than Aguero. Yeah, shut up. And he's played with worse Man City teams than Aguero ever has. That's not a dig on Aguero, that's just to say how good Haaland is. Because Aguero was class, not a dig on him, obviously. I'm just saying, if he's better than Aguero, that is very good, isn't he? O'Reilly wins the ball here, and now it comes to Gvardiol. Gvardiol clears, and yeah, Haaland's not gonna get there. Ooh, what's happened here? Gonzalez has gone down. He's holding his stomach, I believe. I think the ball went into his stomach, and he's... Let me see that on replay. What? I think he's holding his stomach. Is he? I'm not sure. He's either holding his stomach or he's holding his, what do you call it? Please, what do you call it in English? I'm not sure. Ah, okay, yeah, the ball did come into his abdomen. So I'm guessing it stung a bit, I'm not sure. That was a bit worrying that he just randomly went down like that. That's great by Gonzalez, but he flops the pass. Ball comes to Silva. Silva! Well, he's not gonna clear it, what are you thinking? Now Silva again. Foden. Foden says, fuck it, ball up the pitch. Haaland gets onto it. Haaland gives it to Silva again. Silva, he's just kicked in the fucking foot there. But Man City holds onto the ball. O'Reilly. Doku is with him. He gives the ball to Doku. Doku goes backwards to Foden. Penalty miss Lewandowski. Hey. Washed baller. Doku! Hey. You know all that shit I was talking last season? I'm very sorry. I didn't know you had it like that, brother. I'm very sorry, my guy. But don't worry, guys. You don't give Arsenal enough credit. Fuck Arsenal, man. Who is Arsenal? Let's talk about City's credit, yeah? Hey. Good times are ahead. That just came out of nowhere, too. Foden and Doku both came out of nowhere. Bro, we have put these guys on a grill. There you go. Season's over. Man City's won the title. I love performances like this. So do I. Buddy. 1-5. The goal we conceded was stupid, but do we care? We do not care. Buddy, we do not care. Let's dance! Haaland has 60 GA. Haaland has 60 GA in 2025. He finished 27th or something like that in the Ballon d'Or, by the way. 26th, I think. So, Steve, big up. Ball to Smith Rowe now. Smith Rowe. Oh, can't handle getting bodied by Gvardiol, border boy. Now he will be. Oh, that's a fucking brilliant goal, to be fair. Brentford, please do something. Nah, don't worry about that game. They're gonna drop points to Liverpool or some shit. Anyhow, they scored a goal. A brilliant goal. But do we care? We do not care. We do not care. 2-5. Hey, score another one. Hey, you're not winning, bro. That's a brilliant goal, to be fair. Look at that strike. Why is Silva our deepest player, by the way? Yeah. Yeah, just... Good goal. Fair. Fair. Sometimes just gotta hold your hands up and say that's fair. Now Nunez. On to Gonzalez. Foden. That was good holder play again, by the way, by Haaland. Terrible pass by Foden, though. You know what's funny, by the way? Haaland has 2 assists in this game because the second goal by Foden came off Haaland's heel. So Haaland has 2 assists in this game. Stat padding. Pure stat padding by Erling Braut Haaland, bro. You know what's also funny? Our midfield's been shit. But we've still dominated this game. Oh, by the way, Foden has a 100 Premier League GA as well, by the way. Just saying. Ball to Tijani. Poor Baltus. I can see the idea, though. Thanks for trying it. Most of our players don't even try it. Jimenez gets a chance to shoot, but it's straight at Donnarumma. Wasn't really a good chance either, to be fair. I think he was offside too. Yeah, he was well offside. Good ball to Haaland. He leaves it for Tijani. Tijani takes too long here, I think. He gets the ball to Nunez now. I think he should have passed the ball sooner. Ball to Nunez again. I'm happy with our 3-goal leads, though. I think it's about time we played the game out. Make substitutions. Stones is gonna come on. Interesting. Good ball down the right here by Fulham. It's crossed into the box. Jimenez. A great clearance by Nunez. Just very good defending right now by him. Nunez has been playing a very good game as well. First half was a bit quiet. No, first 20 minutes, not even first half. But he's gotten into the game. Ball punched away by Donnarumma. Shot from distance by Chukwueze. Ball comes to Bassi here. Bassi leaves it for Chukwueze. Man City wins the ball back. Gets a good ball to Doku here. Haaland's running through the middle again. But he needs to go more central, I think. Doku can't find him. And now he's lost the ball because Haaland wasn't central enough, I think. By the way, we're not even 15 minutes into the second half. We're only 15 minutes into the second half, I meant. Just saying, by the way. Haaland. Goal not quite had the ball into any direction, but now Riley offside. Free kick to Man City. Savio is gonna come on. I forgot he left. Boy who left. Savio sees the pitch. This is an advertisement. Oh, Gonzalez off for the... Gonzalez comes off for Stones. Stones midfield shift. Interesting, I suppose. Ball out for that throw-in now to Fulham. Did Nico get injured? No, I think he's just being rested. Because why not? We're 3 goals up in this game. We're not gonna lose. So why not? Just rotate, isn't it? I think he's fine though. Look at how far off these Fulham players are as well. These Fulham players have no sense of direction, dude. Yeah, Doku also came off. I think Haaland will come off soon as well. I think if he scored a 6th, Haaland will come off. Because it's just resting players, isn't it? We're almost at Christmas. We're winning this game comfortably. We've got a lot of comfortable games coming up. And once you get to Christmas, or once you're past New Year, that's when you just start playing the same players every game. So, December is the rotation month, isn't it? December is when you're winning 2-5 and you make some changes. Make sure that everyone stays fit. So don't be surprised if Haaland comes off if we score a 6. Ball into the box by Fulham. It's good defending Diaz, and Fulham put it into the box again. Stones clears the ball. Yeah, that's the right way to rest players. Not the way we did against Leverkusen. We don't talk about that. We do not talk about that. Oh, Foden wins the ball back. Good stuff by him. Now Silva. Oh, Silva, what are you doing, buddy? O'Reilly. O'Reilly has the ball out on the left. Running forwards. Haaland is down the middle, but he's not really bothered to sprint. No worries, Erling. You don't have to sprint if you don't want to, I guess. Small man. Erling should be sprinting down the pitch trying to get a second. Killed the game off. By the way, people are talking about a deflection on Doku's goal. I don't think that was a big deflection on that. It was a deflection, but I don't think it was a big one. Get out of here, don't read. That was not a very big deflection. That might have slightly nudged it one way or another, but it wasn't a big deflection. Savio. Very good stuff here by Savio. Now Foden. Onto Stones and Foden again. Silva. Silva moves the ball backward. Ball down the left here. Savio. Haaland runs to the far post. Savio chips it into the far post and Haaland off the post. Fuck's sake, man. You've got poor luck today. Still got a goal. But he's hit the post twice today. That was a great cross, by the way, by Savio. If he could do that more. Haaland wins the ball back. That's great stuff by Haaland. He wants to get that second now. Look. He's inspired by his own miss. Oh, Savio, why are you not trying? Foden's pass was not great there, but you could have gotten that. But he did not even try. Haaland has hit the post twice. Poor luck today, I suppose. Anyhow, let's see the score in La Liga games right now, and then Premier League. So it's 1-1 between Atletico and Barcelona. Rafinha with the goal. For Barcelona. Rafinha has the goal. It's Baena for Madrid. Atletico Madrid. Goal kick for Man City. Now let's check out Premier League games. So 2-5 this game, of course. 0-0 between Bournemouth and Everton. And Newcastle 0-0 with Tottenham. I'm surprised Tottenham isn't losing already. But we'll see. Maybe Tottenham can sink out a win, guys. Josko. Chukwueze is running with the ball for quite a while here. He finally moves backwards. Anderson now to Castagna. Castagna into midfield. And Fulham just trying to break us down here. But again, this just doesn't work for them. When they cross the ball, they look way more threatening. Foden, why don't you go for that? Oh, that's poor, Foden. Come on. You could have cleared that one. Basketball scoreline here. Come on, Phil. What are you doing? I'm not going to be too harsh because he scored 2 goals, but come on. That's lazy. Like, that's proper lazy. Look at this by Foden. He's onside, so don't worry about that. Bro, could have cleared that ball. Bro, it just stopped walking. Okay. Bears. 3-5. It is what it is. It is what it is. But checking possible offside, but I do think it was onside, so yeah. Not gonna happen. It looked onside to me. They're still checking, but he looks onside. They are still checking, but he looks onside to me. Looks onside to me. He looks onside. Ruben Diaz keeps him on. I think Ruben Diaz keeps him onside. They're taking a while to check it, but I think he's onside. Not sure why it's taking so long. I mean, what is taking so long? My blind, Ruben Diaz's foot definitely keeps him on. VAR is checking the 3rd goal of Fulham right now. By the way, Tottenham missed a hell of a chance against Newcastle. Just over the bar, that would have been some goal. So the goal has indeed been given. And Man City kick off again. I mean, the goals they've scored here in the 2nd half. I'ma just be honest here. The goals from Fulham this game, that's the 3 best goals Fulham will score all season. The 3 goals Fulham scored today are their 3 best goals of the season. It's not like they've made good chances. Like 3-5 truly flatters Fulham. Because they haven't made good chances. They've just scored 3 incredible finishes. Their second goal wasn't that mad, but their first and their third are mad finishes. Like this is not. It's not a bad game. Fulham just have ridiculous good finishing today. Corner to Fulham now. After Savio fails to clear it. And that's Fulham's fifth corner. It's whipped in. Donnarumma punches away, not very far. Fuck's sake. Are you being serious right now? You serious? Pep looks flabbergasted. Pep Guardiola is fucking flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. What the fuck, bro? How has Fulham been shit all season suddenly scored 4 bangers? Shit all season, they play us 4 bangers. The 4 best goals of Fulham's full season are all in this game. I mean, we've not even been bad defensively. Idiots will look at this and say, wow, your defense is poor. But that's just 4 goals, that is just shit. Rough. Fulham have scored their 4 best goals of the season. In a single game against Man City. Of course, it's against Man City that these slots come to life. Fucking twats. Nunez picks the ball back up. A 6th goal might be necessary to close this game off. Free kick to Man City now. Foden goes down, but I think he's wasting time. Wait, fine. Jack Grealish has just scored for Everton. Let's see the Jack Grealish goal. I think Foden is just time wasting. It's like Gent Sterling up against Bruges, bruv. I'll swear it down. Shit all season, see Man City and they come to life. Big up Abdullah. Is this guy dumb? I'm not sure who this guy is. But I think you mean Pep. But substitutions now. Reinders comes off. Who's coming on? Cherky coming on. Yeah. Bro, this game is the thing is, yeah, we've not even defended poorly. But Abdullah, we've not defended poorly. The 4 goals they have scored are just utter class. The first goal, maybe you can say poor defending on a cross. But the 4 goals that Fulham have scored today, that's their 4 best goals of the season. Scored in a single game. Like, it's not like we defended poorly. They haven't had high quality chances. They just scored some ridiculous finishes. Pep Guardiola can't do anything about this. I mean, this is just not on Pep. Some players not going into duels strong enough. Some of our better players not going into duels strongly enough. You let it build up. Can't do anything about that. When they score 4 bangers at Craven Cottage, the momentum for Fulham is going to be there. Like, you can't do anything about that. The crowd is going to cheer on their team, especially Craven Cottage. But I don't think this is on Pep. Don't think this one is on Pep. This might be a penalty here. I think the contact is very soft. Is that a pen? I don't think so. And yeah, it's not a penalty. The contact was very soft, so it was definitely contact, but yeah, it was a dive. Bottling a 5-1 lead. It's not bottling, Teal. Because, I mean, what are those finishes? Like, genuinely. Okay, bro, Teal, this is dumb, and you know it is dumb. Note that this is dumb. Prime Buffon does not stop a single one of those shots. Like, come on. You can criticize, but be fair. Prime Buffon is not stopping a single one of those shots. This is dumb. Yeah, it was too soft for the corner. For the penalty. But now we're under pressure a lot. And we're gonna need to find a way out of this. Savio. Again, Teal, you can criticize, but this is stupid. We've not conceded 1 big chance. Look at the goals they've scored. Like, Fulham is not scoring another goal this good for the next 30 games they play. Look at the actual goals we've got scored, the chances we've conceded, the goals we've conceded. Again, we've not conceded 1 big chance. Now we're under pressure, but we've not conceded 1 big chance. Football is played by 2 teams, you know. You can criticize, and you can say our defense is shit and our defense is shit. But football is played by 2 teams. Fulham have scored 4 bangers from low quality chances. Silva good dribble here, now a free kick. Bernardo Silva, ball on the right with Cherki, and he goes backwards to Nunez. New defenders don't stop those goals. Again, Teal, that is not analysis. That is not analysis. That is not criticism. That's just saying something for the sake of saying it. They've not had a single big chance this game. They've scored 4 goals, they haven't had 1 big chance. No goalkeeper, no defender is fixing that. That is just incredible poor luck. Sometimes football is played by two teams. You can say Leeds was shit, because it was. It was utter shit. Can't press in modern football the way you did in 2018. If we press today the way we used to press in 2018, we'd lose 5-0 every game. Teams are way more press resistant. You just can't do that. It's impossible. Teams are too good at playing through a press now. And we have pressed. We've pressed up high. But you can't say... You can't... You can't press the way you used to. You just can't. So you are saying it is a miracle. For Fulham, it is a miracle. Christmas miracle for Fulham here, the goal save score. Guardiola with a challenge there. No free kick is given. I think it should have been a free kick. Ball comes to the left now. Savio. Savio, come on, what are you gonna do here? Still Savio, he's running with the ball for quite a while. Diaz. Gender 3-2 Standard. Aye, that's embarrassing. What happened in that game? Wasn't Standard 2-0 up in that game? Now throw into Man City. And somehow we're trying to play out a game where we were once 1-5 up. Haaland gets the ball to Foden. Foden back to Haaland. Is it time wasting time? O'Reilly loses the ball. But Savio gets it back. Really good stuff from Savio there. O'Reilly now trying to hold the ball in the corner. Flag. Dender. It was 1-2, not 2-0. But Dender is winning against Standard at the moment. And O'Reilly has stayed down. Savio wins the ball back again. Savio's putting in his mad shift right now. Savio trying to show that that he deserves to keep his place. His place is off the bench. He's trying to show he deserves it. Oh, Mignolet. Easily. Simon Mignolet. I mean, that's just not true. Against Leeds, we actually played poorly. Against Fulham, they scored 4 bangers on low-quality chances. Leeds, we actually conceded proper board chances against, and we played poorly. We created poorly. This game, we've created well. 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes. We defended well. We created well. We scored well. They just scored bangers. 8 minutes to drop points. Yeah, might be just so. Ball into the box again. Headed backwards and cleared by Shetki. Or 8 minutes to score the 6th. There's always going to be a lot of added time. There's a lot of goals, a lot of stoppages, a lot of people just lying on the ground. Savio picks up the ball, almost pokes it through to Haaland, comes behind Haaland now, heads it on to Savio. Savio, if Savio scores a goal, mate, I'm gonna... it's Savio. I got too excited. So even if we play well, we are still fucked. Not usually. This is a one-off. Like, this ain't happening again, bro. Sherky? O'Reilly is with him. Yeah, I got too excited. I thought Savio is in here, but then I realized it's Savio. Got too excited, my bad. Oh, stones his ball. It's too far. Now a throw in to Fulham. It's still 1-0 in the Everton game. It is still 0-0 in the Spurs game. Fair. It might. But not in the Premier League. Not in the Premier League. Might happen against Madrid, but Premier League, we've had our cursed game. This is the cursed game of the season. Nunez goes down. No free kick for Man City. Yes, free kick for Man City. Champions win. Anyone? Today was a good day to score 5 goals. Because if we didn't score 5 goals today, we would have lost. You're saying it's the same as for the Newcastle, for Arsenal. I guess so, maybe. But, I mean, with that game, Newcastle actually created good chances, I feel like. But this game, good ball hit, and Man City shot scored, does not score. Oh. Getke gets on the ball again. I think it was O'Reilly there in the box, he should have scored that. Now, good ball to Foden. Foden to O'Reilly again. Champions bottle. I mean, that's hindsight, deal. That's hindsight. In hindsight, yeah, that would have been better, but hey. I'm 34 and I've seen a lot. We ain't winning shit with this mentality. What mentality? Conceding 3 bangers. 4 bangers, see. 4 bangers. I mean, come on, that is not analysis. Come on, guys. You know I'm normally all for that criticism and stuff. But football is played by 2 teams. But get to the scoreline. Look at the chances they got. Look at the chances they got and stop before the shot. Would you say that's a 4-5 game? No, you won't. You'd say we'd have kept a clean sheet. They just scored 4 goals that are incredible. They look like scared kids. This is Craven Cottage. I said it in my preview. It is Craven Cottage. Defensive mistakes, sure. But let's talk about the chances they actually got. They didn't get a single big chance. What you're saying is we should... No, you're taking the piss. You're taking the piss, mate. What you're saying is we should criticize Pep or the players or both for them scoring 4 bangers. Basically, Man City plays football, and Man City playing good or bad determines the result of a game. Another team has no impact on a game. That's what you're saying. This is Fulham's best game of the season, probably of years, finishing-wise. What specifically did we do wrong for any of the goals? What specifically did we do wrong? Because you're just saying this is embarrassing. Why? Because the scoreline? Again, normally I'm all for the criticism. I'm not one who defends very quickly. First of all, we haven't bottled it yet. Second of all, well, what are you criticizing? Well, what are you criticizing? Conceding 4 bangers. I get. Where did we defend wrong? Where could the players have stopped Fulham from scoring 4 bangers? Are you saying we're never allowed to face a team who just plays well? Now, this is a poor decision by Pep. Foden off with Aki. That's a poor decision. You can criticize that if that ends up costing us the game. Because that's just a poor sub. But so far, other than that, Yes, Sherky. Love to see it. Just gotta waste time now, isn't it? What a funny game. What a funny game. This is going to go on the Premier League Classics channel. And 4 years from now. How long do they wait? I think they wait 3 years to put things on Premier League Classics. This is going on Premier League Classics, let's be honest. All on the left now for Fulham. We have to defend compactly here and just stop them from getting any more chances. Good ball into the box by Fulham, and it's off the line by Guardiola. That is their first good chance of the game, by the way. Played by Silva. Newcastle 0-0 with Spurs. Bournemouth lost 1-0 to Everton. First good chance by... yeah, that was a good clearance as well. That was a very good clearance by Guardiola. We're hanging on, guys. We're hanging on. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Come on. We got a lot of money. Hey, referee. I forgot who it is. I looked it up earlier. I forgot who's refereeing this game. But, we've got a lot of money, guys. You know. You want that to buy trap, don't you? Ball on the left. And Fulham into the box. Fulham still in the box. It's out for a corner. Corner to Fulham. Goal beats hot. This is the all-telling moment. If Fulham score, it's done. If Fulham don't score, I think it's also done, but with a positive result. Don't do something stupid off this corner now, please. Man City cleared the ball. That should be full time. Yes! There we go! Fuck you, Fulham. Fuck you and your shit club, mates. Fuck these Fulham lot, bro. They've never played a game this good. This is the best game in Fulham's history. And they couldn't win it. I'm just saying. Best game in Fulham's history. And they fucking lost. Hold that, you fucking cunts. Fucking cunts, these Fulham lots. There we go. There we land. Get in. Full time 3-2 against Standard Liège. Hey, all the good results coming in today. Yes, big up Abdullah. Get in. What a game. Hey, fuck Fulham, man. Fuck Fulham for this game. They can go fuck themselves. Best game they've ever played in the entire history of their trophyless club. And they can't win it. Fucking useless club. Go fuck yourself. Half shameless. Brother, they could not even get a draw in the best game of their football club's history. The best game their shitty football club with 0 trophies has ever played was a loss. Hold that, Fulham. Sunderland ain't scoring, bro. Sunderland is not scoring. We played a near perfect defense. They scored 4 bangers. Our first big chance conceded was at 4-5. It was one that was cleared by Guardiola. I think that was the 97th minute. They're not doing shit, bro. They're not doing shit. Sunderland, I mean by that. By the way, Dani Olmo has just scored a 2-1 for Barcelona. Brother, fuck Fulham. Fuck this Fulham lot. We have won. There we land. There we land. Hey. What a fucking game. I mean, this is going on the Premier League Classics channel. You just know. This is going on the Premier League Classics channel. I'm going to go talk shit to Lee Gunner now for not watching the Fulham game. 1 second. There you go. This game will be a good lesson. Still, I genuinely don't know what lesson we're supposed to pick out of this. Like, what are we supposed to learn from this game? Fulham scored 4 bangers. I'm being honest. I think we played a 5-0 game. I think Pep coached a 5-0 win. 4-0 win. Removed the Doku lucky goal. I think Pep coached a 4-0 win. They scored 4 bangers, we scored a banger. I don't know what... I don't know what we're supposed to do. Better. I don't think Fulham deserved any of their goals. They scored 4 of them. They were very lucky, Fulham, with their finishes. And they could still not win, bro. They could not even draw. The best game in their history is a fucking loss. You know how sad it is when the best game in your club's history was a loss? That's Man City for you. That's what Man City does to you lots. Alexa, play Despacito. But for what? What needs to be better from this game to the next? I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm genuinely asking. What do we need to learn from this game? Because I think we played just fine. But that doesn't matter. That does not matter. What did we do wrong this game? What did we do wrong this game? I think the worst thing about this game is Nathan Ake coming on. For Foden. I think that's the worst thing in this game. But that didn't have any impact on the scoreline. It was 4-5 already when that happened. It stayed 4-5. Yeah, Barcelona 2-1. Daniel almost scored a few minutes ago. So again, I'm asking, what do we need to learn from this game? Man of the match. I'm not sure. No, that's hindsight. We're not doing this hindsight thing. When Gonzalez came off, we said that's a good way to rotate. We said this is the moment to rotate when Gonzalez came off. I said it. I believe that Vasco said it when it happened. I think you weren't in chat at the time. But, I mean, if you scroll up a bit. One moment. There you go. That's the right way to rest players. I said it. Vasco said it. We're not doing this revisionism. That was a good decision to decide to rest one of your players who's been playing most games. That was a good decision. Den beerdsot is kapot. Hey! Den beerdsot is kapot, guys. Fulham gets behind the defense way too easily. They did not get behind it. They got behind our defense once. They got behind our defense once in that full game. The goals they scored is not because they got behind our defense. They scored 4 bangers. You have... Still, you know me. You know I will absolutely tear apart 4 performances. I was calling Man City out. I was calling Pep out after we beat Wolves. I was saying when we beat Wolves last season with John Stones winner, this ain't good enough and we're not gonna win titles. We had just done a 4th beat. We beat Wolves with a late goal, and I said we're not gonna win a title. Now, I'm telling you, there is nothing we could have done about this game. Nothing we could have done to improve in a significant way. You can criticize, you can disagree with me, but you can't say they got behind our defense too easily or they got too many chances. No, they didn't. They had one big chance in the entire game and they didn't score it because Gvardiol cleared it. One big chance in the full game and Gvardiol cleared it. The 4 goals they scored were not big chances they created. The scored line is not a good representative of how well we played. It's a good representative of how good Fulham was today. Sometimes 2 teams share a pitch. Sometimes the other team just is fucking good. And we still won. Sunderland will not play this good against us. They won't. So on Sunderland, we just have to win. We just have to play. If we play as good today or against Sunderland as we played today, we'll win 3-0. This was a 3-0 game, which somehow became a 4-5. Because we overscored and Fulham overscored. Okay, maybe 3-1. Maybe you should say the last goal Fulham should have scored that. Or the last chance, but okay, call it a 3-1. But still. I think there are no lessons to be learned from this game. They didn't defend poorly. They scored bangers. Not conceding more goals. Well, we're not going to concede 4 goals like that. But we probably won't concede 4 goals of that quality for the next season. Premier League season. Because Champions League, you tend to get high quality goals and stuff. For the rest of the Premier League, we probably won't concede goals of that quality. Not 4 of that quality. Tomorrow, Bruges Watchalong. I'll actually be going live with Calc, so there won't be a Watchalong. But I'll be watching the Bruges game while I'm live with Calc, and the scoreline will be up. When are you doing played ratings? I'll have to find time. I think I might not do played ratings for this game. I won't have time. They did repeatedly. Didn't. Still winning. A win is a win. A win is a win, guys. The game of Bangers FC. Hey. Bangers are bangers. Next week, best goalkeeper in the world, Courtois against Donnarumma. Hey, face off. By the way, put Courtois in Man City's net today. He doesn't stop any of those 4 goals either. He might stop the 4th, to be fair, but he doesn't stop the first 3. He very maybe, but we're being very generous here to Courtois, stops the 4th. So, ain't no goalkeeper fixing that. I don't think any defenders, centre backs, are fixing that. How many points of Arsenal? 2 points, but Arsenal play a game. Attack was great, the defense was embarrassing. What was embarrassing about that defense? What big chances did we concede, Luke? Forget the scoreline. What big chances did we concede? We conceded 1 big chance, and it was cleared by Gvardiol. They got 4 super high quality goals. Pep cannot do anything about them scoring bangers. Our centre backs cannot do anything about them scoring bangers. Maybe our midfielders can press a bit more about that, but still, 4 bangers. What are we doing about that? How are you going to set up to stop them from scoring 4 goals like that? This is at most favourable to Fulham. This would have been a 1-3 game. But we scored more goals than we should have because we scored some bangers. And they scored 4 bangers. And they missed the chances they really should have scored. Well, they didn't miss. Guardiola cleared it. What are we, Yeah, but we conceded 4, but that's just numbers. You don't need to look at the numbers. Look at the chances they got. They didn't get good chances. Football is played by 2 teams. I'm sorry. Everyone knows. Bro, go back to last season. Last season, Man City beat Wolves with a late goal from John Stones. You guys remember that? Late goal, John Stones, Man City wins. I said we're not winning a title. I was staring into Pep. I was staring into every player. I said we're not winning a title. All of that. We just did a 4-beat. So it's not like I'm too scared to criticize, yeah? What is there to criticize about that game? They scored 4 bangers. They were just good. They were just good. Like, maybe it's fine to admit that. They were just insane. But hey, we did concede 4 goals. And people are gonna overanalyze that, I think. I don't think it means anything. I really don't think it means anything. This is the best game Fulham Football Club. Fulham Football Club, yeah? And any Fulham fan. This is the best game in that trophyless club's entire fucking history. And Man City won it. This is the best performance in Fulham's entire fucking history. And Man City won. Yeah? Think about that. The best game in their history. And we took it away from them. We won it. This should have been the game that they tell their grandchildren about. And we fucking won it. We fucking won it. When this game goes on Premier League Classics, it's not because Fulham wins with 4 bangers, 4-3 against City. It's Man City won because they scored 2 bangers and 3 goals to counteract anything that Fulham did. Goal Newcastle. Lads, it's Tottenham. It's Tottenham, lads. It ain't that serious. It ain't... Bro, calm down, it's Tottenham. Who scored? Bruno Guimaraes, guys, off the bench. Hey. Spursy. There is a word for it. It's called Spursy. And it's a damn beautiful word. Haaland is on 15 goals, by the way. Just saying. Haaland, 15 goals and 3 assists. After 14 games, I believe. Something like that. Hey. There's levels to this. League 2 striker, you know. There's levels to this, bro. There's levels. By the way, Doku is on 4 assists. Excuse me, so far this season. 4 Premier League assists, should I say. Jeremy Doku is doing mad stats right now as well. And 4 assists, 4 assists, 2 goals. 5 assists? Is this updated? Wait a minute. I think this isn't updated. Okay, no, the goals aren't updated, but the assists are. Wait, what? Yeah, 4 assists, 2 goals. That's 6 GA. 6 Premier League GA in 14 games. Hey. Hey, guys. We just won Fulham's game of their history. The humble machine did it. Next up, I don't know. Let me check. Let's see. Next up, Sunderland. Oh, that's why you guys were talking about Sunderland. We play them next. We're spanking Sunderland 3-0. Sunderland, beware. Don't think that you're gonna play good against us. You're not Fulham. You ain't doing that shit. Sunderland, stay on your toes, buddy. Stay on your toes. This ain't good news for you lot. This is not good news for you lot. Champions win. Call it what you want. We only won by a stoppage time goal against Fulham in the treble season. A penalty of Haaland. Hey. Champions win. Let's call it that. Let's call it a champions win. How about that, guys? And, you know what? I think I've said enough. So, with that said, Alfred, I can't type, Alfred, and I'll be redirecting this one. Just give me a moment to set up the redirect. Do I redirect to the Watchalong? Sure, I'll redirect to the Watchalong. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.